Hey everyone, how's it going? Thanks so much for tuning in. For today's video, we're going to be taking an in-depth look at the all-new Subaru Crosstrek. In this review, I'm going to cover 5 main topics, including styling, performance, fuel economy, interior space, pricing, and a general features overview. I'll also take it for a thorough drive and show you many of the unique aspects throughout the interior as well as exterior. So without further ado, let's go ahead and start her up and let her run. It's hard to believe that the Crosstrek has been around now since 2013. After its introduction, it quickly became and still remains one of Subaru's most popular offerings. For 2018, they've completely redesigned it inside and out, all the way down to the platform architecture. The most important thing to take away from all of the changes is how much more refined the second generation feels. This has always had a pretty unique position in this segment, mostly thanks to its standard all-wheel drive system, which gives it pretty impressive all-weather and off-road capability for what it is. Probably the closest thing to it nowadays is the Volkswagen Golf Alltrack, but that's more of a traditional wagon. It comes in at a higher price point, and it doesn't have the ground clearance that the Crosstrek has, which is 8.7 inches. For those planning on hitting the road less traveled, the approach angle is 18 degrees, the departure angle is 29 degrees, and the breakover angle is 19.7 degrees. With the new platform, body rigidity increases significantly, which drops NVH levels quite a bit. Also, with a revised suspension design, you'll notice a slight improvement in handling and stability. The wheelbase is longer by 1.2 inches, which directly led to an increase in rear seat legroom and trunk space. Overall, the Crosstrek is 0.6 inches longer and 0.9 inches wider. I love the styling, it's like an Impreza wagon on steroids. Compared to the previous model, it's certainly more evolutionary than revolutionary, but you'll notice more sculpted touches, and overall I think it's a bit more rugged. The base 2.0i starts at $22,710, while our 2.0i Premium starts at $23,510. The range-topping Limited starts at $27,210. All of those prices include a $915 destination charge. With the optional CVT, eyesight, moonroof, and the blind spot detection rear cross traffic alert systems, this example retails for $26,905. 17-inch wheels are standard on the base and premium models, along with 225/60 all-season tires. The wheels have a polished face and black painted inserts, very similar to the first generation, but of course updated. The Limited gets 18-inch wheels. As far as brakes, up front you have 11.6-inch internally ventilated discs, while the rear is brought up by 10.8-inch solid discs. They're all clamped down by single piston calipers, and governed by 4-channel ABS with electronic brake force distribution. The rack and pinion steering has electric power assistance and a quick 13:1 ratio. There's not a whole lot of feel, but it's very accurate. It takes about 2.6 turns to lock and has a 35.4-foot turning circle. The revised suspension for 2018 yields a comfortable and smooth ride that's very stable and offers a little bit better handling than before. The overall design consists of McPherson-type struts in front with lower L-arms and double wishbones out back. There's coil springs at each corner along with front and rear stabilizer bars. With the CVT, you also get hydraulic engine mounts to help dampen out vibrations. Like I said, all-wheel drive is standard across the board. With the manual transmission, you have a viscous coupling lock-in center differential that does all the torque splitting, but with the CVT, you have an electronically managed continuously variable transfer clutch that actively manages the torque distribution based on acceleration, deceleration, and available traction. Under the hood is a revised version of the FB 2-liter 4-cylinder naturally aspirated boxer engine. It gains direct fuel injection and a host of other enhancements to boost power a bit and efficiency. It now produces 152 horsepower at 6,000 RPM and 145 pound-feet of torque at 4,000 RPM. That kind of leads me into my biggest complaint about the Crosstrek. It just doesn't feel like there's quite enough power. It's certainly alright, and it feels a lot more peppier around town than you might expect thanks to more aggressive throttle tip-in, but when it comes to highway passing and acceleration, it leaves a little bit to be desired. You can hit 60 miles an hour in about 9 seconds. As far as transmissions, the Crosstrek is available with two, including a new 6-speed manual that's standard on the base and premium models. This is a key difference between the Crosstrek and the Impreza, which comes standard with a 5-speed. Unfortunately, I haven't had experience with either of them, so I can't really comment, but as far as CVTs go, Subaru's Lineartronic gearbox is pretty good. It's optional on the base and premium and standard on the limited. I'm all for rowing my own gears, but truth be told, the CVT does get better fuel economy, with a range between 27 miles per gallon in the city and 33 miles per gallon on the highway. You can expect an average of around 29 miles per gallon. All Crosstreks have a 16.6 gallon fuel tank and run on regular 87 octane. If you do go for the CVT, which is a $1,000 option, there is a manual mode with paddle shifters and 7 preset ratios. You also get hill descent control in a feature called X mode, which optimizes the engine, transmission, and both the all-wheel drive and vehicle dynamic control systems to reduce individual wheel spin for better traction on low grip surfaces. To further improve handling, an active brake-based torque vectoring system is standard across the board regardless of transmission. Interior build quality is improved tremendously. All you have to do is climb aboard, close the door, and take it for a short drive, and you'll notice an immediate difference. It feels a lot more solid than before and just re-emphasizes the refinements that I was talking about earlier in the video. For starters, all Crosstreks have a stitched dashboard with additional padded material in the upper door panels and center console. What I like the most about this interior, same goes with any new Subaru, is the no-nonsense layout. Everything is very straightforward and easy to use. The Premium does set itself apart from the base model with higher quality upholstery, accent stitching, and a leather-wrapped steering wheel and shift knob. On the base and Premium, the front seats are manually adjustable. They're pretty comfortable and supportive. The headrest, seat belts, and steering column are also adjustable. Another nice thing about the Premium is that you get the all-weather package as standard equipment, which includes heated seats. From the driver's seat, as you can see, everything is within easy reach and all of your primary controls are located on the steering wheel. Entertainment options depend on which trim level you go for. The Premium comes standard with a 6.5-inch version of Subaru's Starlink infotainment system, also shared with the base, but unlike the base, which has a 4-speaker setup, this one has a 6-speaker. When you step up to the Limited, you get a larger 8-inch infotainment system with the option of navigation, plus the option of a Harman Kardon audio system. Underneath the audio controls, you have your climate controls, composed of 3 rotary dials. As expected, the Crosstrek is available with a variety of driver assistance technologies such as adaptive cruise control, automatic pre-collision braking, lane departure and sway warning, and lane keep assist. Blind spot detection with lane change assist and rear cross traffic alert are also available. Along with all the driver assistance tech and a suite of airbags, including a driver's side knee airbag, the Crosstrek's new platform actually absorbs 40% more crash energy than its predecessor. The Crosstrek is certainly not a large vehicle, but the back seat is pretty generous. It's very accommodating for a wide variety of body types. Because you have the longer wheelbase, you also have 1.1 inches of additional legroom this go around, which makes a pretty impactful difference. It's a simple environment that packs all of the basic necessities. You can seat 4 people comfortably or 5 in a pinch. There's 3 adjustable headrests, illumination, grip handles, coat hooks, and door storage pockets. As you can see, I'm 5'10" and there was still plenty of room left to spare. Again, I really like the combination of fabric, and that orange stitching is just cool. So how about cargo space? With the rear seats in place, you have 20.8 cubic feet. However, if you fold them down, you can expand it to 55.3 cubic feet. That's 3.4 cubic feet more than the previous model. Premium and Limited trims come standard with a retractable and removable shade-type cover and a removable cargo tray. There's no power outlets, but there's plenty of cargo hooks and illumination. Of course, there's a bunch of accessories available for the standard roof rails, so you can carry things like bicycles and kayaks. Now let's go ahead and see how she sounds. Well, everyone, I hope you enjoyed the in-depth look at the 2018 Subaru Crosstrek. Be sure to stay tuned next time. Leave a like and subscribe today. There's always a lot more where that came from. Take care, everyone.